Ogun residents reject grazing route for headsmen. My dear, I don't understand what some of these governors are doing. Governor Digbo, I don't understand it. You want to give a portion of Yoruba land to herdsmen to graze? I don't get it. I'm trying to really understand it. A lot of things have been going on, and we expect that those who are supposed to be leading us, who we came out en masse to vote for, should be doing the right thing. But apparently, it seems that they are not loyal to the people who should be the one they should be loyal to, who came out en masse to vote for them. And if really they said it's democracy and majority carries the vote and puts you in office, then I believe that their loyalty should be different rather than to the federal government or Buhari itself. Anyway, let's get all the details. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Ogun residents reject grazing routes for herdsmen. Widespread opposition granted a new bill that seeks to establish grazing routes for herdsmen in Ogun by the governor. On Wednesday, stakeholders, including farmers and cattle breeders, rejected the grazing route proposed in the Animal Grazing and Cattle Ranching Established Bill being constituted by the Ogun House of Assembly. They called for the designated route in the bill to be expunged at a public hearing organized by the House of Assembly's complex in Abeokuta. Abiodun Ogunyemi and Abel Falaki, both cattle breeders of the Animal Science Association of Nigeria, insist that individuals interested in cow rearing should acquire land from the state government for the establishment of a ranch to put an end to frequent clash between farmers and herders. Why is the government giving free land to those who are doing their personal business? Another cattle breeder, Olusegun Similoluwa, expressed the need for the government to ease acquiring the certificate of occupants and other necessary documents to establish ranch for people who are doing their personal business. Chairman of the Coalition of Civil Service in Ogun, Yinka Farin, also demands privacy provision for herders cursed with their guns and other dangerous weapons from 10 to 21 years imprisonment. This must be implemented. The chairman of Maitiala Cattle Breeder Association of Nigeria in the state, Abubakar Ibrahim, accompanied by the Saki Fulani Kabi Mohammed, promised to present their position paper to the House on the bill. Earlier, Olakunle, the Speaker of the House, who presided over the public hearing, promised that lawmakers will consider the suggestion made at the public hearing and accelerate the bill passage ahead of the farming season. The sponsor of the bill, Gamio, explained that the bill was part of the proactive measures by the Ogun lawmakers to foster peace and to end criminal activities by herdsmen and the frequent clashes between farmers and herders. Much appreciated for your effort. But this effort, how can you be talking about giving free land for personal? That means, my people, my brothers, my sisters, if you are studying anything, animal scientists, animal husbandry, you owe your governor, whether you are from that state or not. Once you finish, you want to start your sheep business, goat business, poultry, go to your government, because what is good for the goose is good for the gangers. How can headsmen come from the north, come to the south, collect free land, and begin to do their business? People from the south go to the market, pay for every kobo. You go, you negotiate, you ask, how much is this piece of meat? They will tell you. Dare not go to any abattoir or the markets and just pick a piece of meat and start walking away. Have you heard of the word ole, ole? They will beat you to stupor. And if you are not careful, if God does not have mercy on you, there are boys around that, and there been problem of stealing around. They will put in jungle justice. You've heard of jungle justice. So I don't understand it. These people, they are getting 100%. They get free land. They get free grass, they grow the animal, then they make 100%. So what's the cost? They don't pay tax. Something happened in Shasha Market or your state, the government is giving them 475 billion. Oh, you've not heard. Why the indigenous of your state, Sheyi Makinde, is still yet to fight for their 475 billion. Federal government has agreed to give it to them. So what are we talking about? And has even given it to them. Because if you see the convoy of Maeti Allah president, my dear, fear of God will catch you. So in this country, I will not mind anybody who is actually agitating for leaving Nigeria as a country in their own region to be able to have a say and what governs them and what is prominent to them. Because this government seems very much like a scam. What is really going on? How come we cannot truly have peace? And a one-word government. What I mean by that, one W-O-R-D, word, W-O-R-D. So that one same thing, same stroke, not same stroke for everybody. Why is it that a particular region is treated with more preference than the other? Because that's very much so how we feel. In case you are hearing it, Mr. President, this is your picture in public. This is how we see you. We see you as somebody who is sectionized. We see you as somebody who is biased. Not to mention that you are very somebody who does nepotism. You bring yours and put them in place. Do you know that the people, you know why price of petrol suddenly went up? People pricing it that he put a part of his aid that has no business, has never had the training, has never learnt on the job, do not even have the qualification to be in those positions. That is a gist for another day. And that's what goes on in Nigeria. When you pick a mechanical engineer to be the minister of health, I'm trying to explain that that's what is happening. So he does not understand what the health industry really needs. The health sector to be able to be prudent, to be able to deliver her services to the people efficiently so that there is peace, harmony, there is restoration of health, life and property, and things can be done decently in order. That's what we have. Clear case of misappropriation. Things happen, you are facing a section. Imagine what happened in NSAS. I can never forget. NSAS happened in the southern part of the country mostly. The north did not join, no problem. Because the problem really was the southern youths who were saying we are tired of police harassment. Do you know that Buhari did not call governors of the south to talk about it? He called the emir and the governors of the north. Guys, leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.